So there probably is going to be another one-shot sprint, like a one-shot quali before the actual race, but I'm not too sure. But it won't take long at all. But there you go, Kofu winning at the sprint at Qatar Flatout. Cully second, Dunce third. Dunce has got a few fans actually, especially on my Twitch. He's one of the favourites. But Kendricks as well, Makuzi, Ardy, Javin Wayne, CH55 Max, TT, Strakasaur, Fruit Giver, UK Demon, Raf1 and Augie. Daisy's 14 and Tambo Festival and Deadly Jason. But I mean, every driver can count today, and like I said before, racing stuff does happen, and it will be frustrating as well as entertaining. Thank God. So that was not good, but whatever. I'm back. I'm gonna have a shot of vodka. Anyone want to join me? You can use your points to make me have a shot of vodka. I think. Isn't that a thing? Sure, that's a thing. If you want dogs to have a shot, you don't really need to ask. Bolo Cocoa Pops. Bro, I am starving. But look, here we go. So I think it is going to be another one shot before the race to do the lineup, but I'm not sure. We'll find out. Because yeah, they're all sat in pit lane, so they're going to be coming out. Hopefully the game won't glitch. If it does, then I get to order food earlier. That's all I can say about that. But, like I say, flat out today. Should be a good one. The Williams, I mean, a Williams on a podium. I don't know if you watched the real race, but a Williams on a podium. I'll say it again. I don't really care about anything else because Williams have done a phenomenal job in the real stuff this year. And I think that's worth shouting out. Anyway. So yeah, we have got another one-shot quali. And this is where the drivers that have saved the mediums will actually benefit, because I think the two-stop is better than the one, because I've seen drivers push them tyres to the existence of popping and the pop, and it all of a sudden, yo, Medikit Mike in the chat, yo, what's up, bro? Not gonna lie, this race is gonna be a really good one. We're at Qatar Flatout today, and I just see it. I just see it being drama. We've just had the sprint race. Kofu in the Williams won it. I think it was Cully in second, and then Idons in third. But it's going to be pretty close no matter what. This is just a one shot to put the positions up. I'm not that interested because I can't keep track of a one shot really. It just flicks from driver to driver without me doing anything. But I mean, I reckon Dunce is in for a shout. Kendricks is always one to watch as well. And Javin Wayne obviously putting his car further up the grid this time and not having to make too many positions maybe. Look at that, trying to get it on pole right there. Get your tyres up just in case anyone's up to mess about, yeah. I don't expect to see any soft runners at the start, but if we do, then they're definitely doing a two-stop. There's no way they're lasting until the end of the race. Not a chance. But then again, I'm not racing, so what do I know? What do I know? I'm still getting used to this Twitch stuff, so here's one of them. But Javin Wayne, look at that, 121, 266, and if you look at them deltas, the top few are very close. Kendricks as well, and some of these boys, don't forget, no time set, no time set, no time set, no time set. That's saving tyres if I've ever seen it, or they just didn't want to bother pushing, and that's also some of the drivers not pushing too hard because I think they need the tyres. I actually think they're actually thinking about the tyres. This should be a belter. I'm hoping none of the drivers get caught up in too much stuff, and if you get, just try and remember, guys, this is a bike track, so when you're driving these big ass boats around here, Corfu disconnected. 1 sec. Don't ready up, boys. Hang on. No, he's joined back. I see him on my screen. He's joined back. Hopefully he can get his car. He can get his fucking setup on. Oh, he's got it right. That might be an issue because his fuel load might be not what he wants, but he should have enough in the car. But that might become an issue. If I get the race director up now, it should bring up people's tyres. Look at that. No softs to be seen anywhere. None. Oh, hang on a minute. Is Oggy just doing that to Oh, whatever. It is what it is. It should be a good one. Hopefully it's I'm hoping the drivers do really well. I'm sure every driver is well capable of finishing this one. But the corner cut and the time penalties are going to come into play, which is why drivers really need to be careful. Are you really going to start on softs? These are 2 stoppers. And it looks like they have. Here we go. I hope Kofu can get back in that car. I did see Iwoot giving me that advice there. And if I'm hoping he is. Let me just have a little flick down the grid. Yeah, it looks like he's solid. There you go. I think he's solid on the track, so let me get rid of some of this. Ade and Oggy are going to be flying at the start of this race, but if they don't actually put them softs to good use, they need to get in front of at least Dunce and Kendricks. And to be honest, if Oggy can't get in front of like Strakasaur at the start of this, he's going to find himself in a world of trouble because Strakasaur can defend really well. And I've seen him before. He did a phenomenal job at Vegas, and it's frustrating for the drivers, but it is racing. People seem to think it's like, oh, you can't take that line. You just can't move twice. You can cover the inside, and if you're not ahead at the apex, they can shove you into that wall. You've got to be ahead, or you need to back out. It is fact. Kofu is not in his car yet. Right, I'm going to quickly look to see if I can get Kofu back in his car. Yeah, no, but he's in the lobby though, right? Iwu is in the lobby though, right? I can't invite him back if he's already in the lobby, correct? Yeah, so I can't do out. Hopefully, I mean, Kofu probably might get a bad start, and it shows his car is solid on my screen, but that's because there's no ghosting. Yeah, I get you. There's no ghosting, so it probably shows him as solid anyway. And that's fine. I mean, hopefully the drivers can understand this. And this, oh my God, yo, is that a McLaren in a wall? Yo, is that TT? What is happening right now? You can't actually damage your car in. Oh, they're heating the hards up. Look at them smash. You can't damage your car, I don't think, in the formation lap. But whatever. Let's hope Kofu can get in that car. Hopefully it'll get him in it. But I'm interested in Hardy. I can't. I'm gonna get your position changes up. Yes, I have got a giant in my mouth, and that's why I sound like a bit of a weirdo. But you fuck! I didn't get it on in time. Here we go. And lights are out, away we go. The soft runners need to make this jump. If he can't get the jump on the cars in front, it will have been pointless because Dunty's on the harder compound. Coming in, and can Hardy keep it? Because he needs to force the issue. No, he cannot. Where is Oggy? He's up 2 already on the soft tyres. Oggy risking the softs. Can he keep it? No contact. And now he's touched down. Yo! And CH55 Max keeps him at bay. Unreal stuff right there. Unreal. Kofu's already up, so he's got to be back in the car, or his AI is actually holding everyone back. No idea. CH55 Max and Strakasaur, like I said, Strakasaur on that harder compound will keep drivers at bay. He's quite good at defending, but you've got to keep your head. Keep your head. Man, I swear. He got in, he is driving, and I expected that when I see he's up 2 positions. Why the hell wouldn't he be? Let's bring your tyres up again right now so you can see where people need to make moves. Oggy's got to make this work. Ardy's got to make this work. The medium runners should all be at the front and the soft runners should all be at the front right now. Anyone further down like CH55 Max and Oggy have to make this work. Idons and Kendricks, this race will come to them. If they stay where they are, with that harder compound on and they can keep the pace, they are in for a decent race. Stross, Strakasaw, and even Kofu, everyone behind us, the strategy is as thus. Nice and tight, nice and tidy. Every driver's still in the race right now. Can they hold it together? Lots, I mean 29 laps doesn't seem like a lot, but on the tyre, it is a hell of a lot. Kofu having a little look. Strakasaw defending well again. He doesn't take no crap, that Strakasaw. He tends to keep some drivers behind him if he can. But this is not helping these two. They really should not, because they're not further up front right now, they should be trying to behave, just trying to wait for everyone else's tyres to push off. I know it's a boring race, is Qatar, but if you notice the real race, that's what they do, because it's a strategy race. It's not even it's a bike track. It's not even a Formula 1 track. And I love to see the entertainment there. I mean, if they're going to send it, they're going to send it, but I will shout them out saying they're ruining the race right now doing that. Unless they know. Because if you don't know, now you know. Same last bit. But there we go, coming on to lap 3. Javin Wayne leading us round. Bam! Lap 3 started. Cully, does he make the move? And Hardy into third position. Dunn's thinking, I'll let you go in them softs. They won't last. They won't last. And Oggy there. Strakasaw lets that one go. Kofu. And you've also got Fruitgiver going for it. And Deadly Jason. Raf 1 going at it. Raphael 1. Raf 1 goes for it. Gets it stuck. Here we go. Strakasaw's not going to let this go, is he? Here we go. He's having a look. And now he puts Oggy straight back behind him. And the Williams is there for the toe. Kofu not missing. Wants a look as well. Lovely racing by these boys. Just keep it clean. Lots of race left. Lots of race left. Wow, they're getting naughty. I'm going to look on board here. Give me that aerial shot, you fucking shit game. Where's my aerial? Aerial! Is this centre? Aerial. Aerial shot. Sound like I'm shouting out Little Mermaid. Aerial, aerial, aerial. Give me the fucking aerial shot, you fucking dumbass game. Here we go. The game's robbing me. Now I get a nice view. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love the game. Yeah, classic. Here we go though. Oggy, with the full fuel and them softs on, they ain't lasting as long as you think, are they? And there you go. This is where it starts to count. And Kuzi's going to be up next. Them softs must be feeling a little bit cooked. But this is where you've got to put the two-stop into strategy. If you're going to start on the softer compound, I mean the mediums, if you're going to do a two-stop, the mediums have done like 7 or 8 laps in. With full fuel in that car, it's heavy. It's not light. It takes the rubber. Whoa, there's a Ferrari off track. Is that Tambo first blood? Yes, it was. And Dunst has actually pulled in the third position Hardy that's running the soft tyres. I'm going to have to go at Kofu again. Strakasaw and Kofu, they're always battling it out, but they don't need a big damage in the tyres right now. Oggy's already on the softs behind him. Dunst needs to get a move on keeping Kendricks at bay. If Dunst can keep, if he can get Hardy now and push himself on Cully and Javin Wayne, he's back in the race. But at the meantime, with Kendricks and CH55 Max, with that gap, they're not in dirty air, so their tyres will be feeling a little bit more decent. But he needs to get Hardy now. Dunst needs to do this, and Kofu needs to do Strakasaw. Gonna see if Dunst can make it before the end of this corner though. Lap 5 now. Can he make the dive? He leaves it alone. Alright, so Kofu, Strakasaw. Oh, Strakasaw's making him go the long way around. This guy loves to defend. But there you go. Look at that. Keeps it nice and tidy. Defends it nice and well. The outside's not that slow around that corner, to be honest. But I don't mean it in a weird way, but because it's a bike track and it's canvas, you can actually carry a lot of speed on the outside, and then you've got the inside on the next corner, which causes a lot of problems for the driver outside here. But yeah, flat out. I always like watching these. 16 still in, everyone's still in the race, everyone's got the race on, anything can happen, and like I said before, Oggy's got rid of them softs already, look, so it goes to show they don't last. Dunce's under, I mean, he's actually been that close. Kendricks has been very sensible just pacing the car, because if you look at the difference, just pace it, you know you're going to catch him anyway. Even CH55 Max, but he's under pressure from the Williams. I do expect Dunce to make this pass though. If he can't get it done, he's going to be coming into issues from drivers behind him that he's not supposed to be racing, which will cause him problems. So here we go. Dunce now. Maybe he's listening. Kofu should get this done. Kofu needs to get this done as well. CH55 Max should let that one slide. Just keep the pace. Don't lose too much time with the drivers. Fruit Giver and Tambo. There you go. And Deadly and UK. Yeah, that's why UK's paid. That's why. The Deadly TT RAF 1 coming in the first corner. Hardy's still out on them softs. Might become an issue. He's already lost time to Dunce. He's going to come into Kendricks, and that's going to bring Kofu into play. CH55 Max. Kofu's dropping CH55 Max, so Struckasaw might come into issues if he can't get round CH55 in that Mercedes in front of him, so that might become a bit of a problem as well. I'm just trying to give some a bit of like what goes on in these races. I've got to keep an eye on the left side as well, just to keep an eye on what's going down. But if you can see that, Dunce already pulling that gap, and Kendrick's already pulling Hardy back in. And if Kendricks can get DRS, he needs to get a move done immediately on Hardy, and I think he might get it. I think he might get it before the start-finish straight. He's got to pull it in. Whoa, can he get DRS? Is he going to get it? Did he get it? Let's look. The flap does open. He did get DRS. I don't think he's going to get him before the end of this straight. It would be quite risky. But he's going to get held up now because of he's on the soft tyres, and them softs are cooked. Absolutely cooked. Here we go. Coming in now. CH55 Max. Struckasaw wants it. The harder compound, but like I said, he gets left on the outside now. And has to let it go. Well done. Phenomenal racing. And much respect for the drivers to actually giving each other... Oh, I said it too soon. They're going to kill each other. I was going to say much respect for giving each other the space, but they did. And I was worried because I'd said it because of the commentator, but... TT 3 second warning. The penalties are... he might have to give that back, it looks like. No, he has though. He can take it back off him. I can't leave this. Kendricks is pulling in Hardy now. Gotta say though, phenomenal race so far, and there's no way on earth them softs of Hardy's don't feel absolutely like they've just rolled down a lava cliff or a lava fall. Hardy, look, this is what I mean. The softs, he goes into the corner like he did before, and all of a sudden the car just pushes him wide, and then he cuts the corner, and then the penalty comes. So you've got to think about your pace. You've got to be cautious about your driver. The driver behind Hardy has got harder compound. Hardy should not fight this. He's on soft, and if he's pushing them, he's going to have to behave himself. He really is. Makuzi though, CH55 Max. These are both balling out, and we might have an overtake coming on. It might be a disaster. And here we go. This is the difference. Can you hold that out? If you can hold the outside line, CH55 Max does. And he gets ahead of the apex, just like I said before. Oh, because he tries to switcheroo. And he gets it down. What a burst, lad. Well done. This is why we show up. My God, well done. This is racing. This is it. That's how it's done. Clean job win on the mediums. Phenomenal job, Dunce. Yeah, you've got to work around all this. TT's done a really good job as well. And if you think about it, I think it is 26 to 29 seconds-ish. But on this game, I have no idea what it is. But in real life, that's sort of what it is, I believe. I mean, I watched the race. But if anyone can help me out in the chat with that, that'd be nice. Gonna get your position changes up now, just to show you what we're on it. Yeah, that is right. And there you go. Hardy getting rid of them soft tyres. And I had a feeling that would be happening. Cully now, are you going to start making moves? Going to zip down to Fruit Giver on this main stretch. Is he going to... No? Nope. We have got some boxers. Going to get your tyres up. Go quick, sorry. 1 sec. There you go, look. So Hardy now going on the hards. Going to do 20 laps on the hards, Hardy. Are you going to do 20 laps on them hards? I've seen them hard tyres push 17 to 19 laps, depending on when you box. I don't think them hards can do this. But it depends how fast you are and how much you push them tyres and what sort of setup you use, I suppose. I mean, how else would you put it? This race might actually come to dance, and I think Kofu and Kendricks know this. So does Strakasaur. Strakasaur doesn't... Strakasaur, to be honest, if you can keep the pace and start bringing that delta in, Strakasaur's in for a good podium as well. But it's if them hards can last the amount of time. But travelling in out of dirty air does help. You do keep more pace on the straights. Cully now. Cully going on Javi Wayne. Gets in, and now Javin holds the outside line. Can he keep it though? And he's going to be on the inside, and he has got it. Javin keeps all the first position. Phenomenal stuff like that. Let's go. The race is on, ladies and gentlemen. That was a move. And he didn't make it stick, but it is what it is. Makusi, contact. Strakasaur. This is when police knock on my door, because police think I'm fucking punching people and they're shouting, no, please, no. I just scream my head off. Sorry, it's exciting racing. I get excited. I've got a semi on. Let's go. Gofu, he's actually pulled it in on Kendricks now. Makusi's lost out to Strakasaur a little bit. TT is on the back of CH55 Max. Mega tight. Sorry about that. Mega tight. Jesus Christ, I am starving. After this, I ain't even talking to non-it drivers. I'm just going to go, order some food, eat the fuck out of it. They better come on a horse, because I'm going to fucking eat the horse as well, believe me. Here we go, Cully now. Lap 9, coming on to lap 10. They have not boxed yet. And does he go for the move? Javin Wayne leaves him in that air, gives him a little bit of fresh air there. TT now coming round. I don't know if anyone else is going to be challenging on this straight. Is Kofu going to go? I don't think he's close enough to do that, but better charging up. CH55 Max and TT was going at it, and that is CH55 Max in the pit. Gets that one done, but I think we've got a little bit of action still going down. Let's just get the go for that. $59, ladies and gentlemen. Duns, 3-second penalty. They're popping a router. Let's go. I'm going to get them up now. There's your penalties. Only 3 seconds on grid by lap 11. That's pretty impressive on this track. I'm not going to lie. It is very, very difficult to get around this track without picking up any sort of penalties. So I do expect, I mean, anyone that finishes it without any penalties for cutting corners on this one, well done. I'll say it. I've said it before and I've said it over the years. Well done. Seriously. Right, where am I looking? TT. Pretty mixed now. I mean, there's a lot of gaps between the drivers, but some are boxed, some aren't. That's where strategy comes into play. You've got to be careful, because people, this is where if you push too hard to keep up with people's pace that are on a better tyre, you actually ruin the tyre strategy that you was on, and then you bust your tyres. So you've got to be very cautious. These drivers aren't novices though, they know. Gonna go to Cully now. Here we go. Doesn't do no down that straight, but here we go. Kofu. Do you get close enough this lap? No, he doesn't. Just pokes his beak out to put him off. TT now, though, coming down the main straight. Give me a better fucking view. And Kuzer, TT, he's going to have to go the long way. Oh! Yo, and TT slots it through there. I do expect Hardy's time to start picking up, but here we go. We have got racing still going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's madness. And where did you pop out? No, that looked too tight, that's all. That's what she said, but I fit it in anyway. So if I get your stops up, ladies and gentlemen, right now, your tyres are... Look, Kofu's at 6, but Kofu on the harder compound, and the stops are... Hardy is penultimate, the leader out of the pit stops. 3 lap old hards though against Oggy's 7 lap old mediums is quite a shout. CH55 Max is probably in the better shout, but that doesn't mean... What the fuck was that on track? Did you see that shit? I just seen that. What the fuck was that? Pits are happening, here we go. Does Cully go round again? Gavin Wayne in the box. Idons stays out. Hard tyre. Kendrick stays out. Kuffel stays out. The harder compound deciding have that. Let's see there. Oh, hang on. It looked a bit naughty, did that? What was that about? Think about it, Gavin Wayne is penultimate leader of this race. If he can finish this on that tyre, he's done. He's done his job. Gavin Wayne and Red Bull's done a phenomenal job so far. So everyone else just has to keep ahead because the pace difference will be mega. But like I said before, that many laps is a lot of laps. I reckon you've got to push at least 16. Oh, Gavin Wayne sends it! Owns Tracker Saw and shoves that elbow right there saying, I've got fresh fucking hands on, lad. You better get the hell out of my way. I ain't not waiting around for you. And does not wait around at all. Kofu, in the meantime, is racing Kendricks on the same lap old tyres. I do not expect Tracker Saw to be able to keep up with Gavin Wayne, but I mean, if he can, fair dues to the guy because he's on 12 up old hards. He don't want to ruin his strategy. Oh, a little dummy to go in the pits by Kendricks, and obviously I wouldn't expect him to go in the pits at that point. And Kofu gonna have to go around the outside, can he? Kofu now, does he keep the apex? This is the problem with his corner, because if he gets ahead, which he has on this one, he's gonna have to concede, which he does. Fair play to Kendricks doing the same that every driver should do, and that's fair play. And I think Kofu has skipped under that one. Hardy now, and Cully. I think Hardy's just past. Yeah, that's never mind that. CH55 Max as well. Fair play. Fair driving. There you go. You've got. I don't even know when into there. Did he even go into it? I thought it was a McLaren. Mega good racing though. Dunn's leading us round. Still yet to box. If you think about it, Gavin Wayne and that delta time is telling me. It's telling me that Red Bull looks like he's on for a podium or a win today, minimum. And I'm not even lying. Some of these boys, without the penalties, might be jumping themselves a fair few positions up if they can hold it down without catching a penalty at all today. And like I said, that's a mission itself. Here we go. Kendrick's dummies again, acting like he wants to go in but does not. Just at the halfway point of this race, Flatout today, I am my Tucky Dogs, and I swear this has been a phenomenal job so far by these boys. Absolutely been loving it. There's your stops. I mean, it's pretty straight up now. I'm going to go to Cully. Cully's battling it out. If I can get some... This one. Off up 9. That's space. Here we go. Bully's going for that move. And Deadly doesn't make too much of an issue there. What about Strakasaur and CH55 Max still going at it again? CH55 Max not with any penalties. It's not CH55 Max, so it is Fruit Device. Strakasaur's trying to get that overtake done. Excuse me. God. I've got to stay with that, right? I mean, where else do I need to look? The race is right here. Can I get the... From the leader, that's fine. From the gap, from the interval, that's there. So here we go. Strakasaur getting the limelight again. Wow, TT in the box. Gonna get your tyres up again, just so you can see what he's changing to. TT's getting off onto fresh mediums, I believe. Here we go, Strakasaur on Fruit Giver. Not much of a battle going there, but it is what it is. See where everyone pops out. Cully, meanwhile, pushing the fastest lap of the race at 123.8. You have to go Fruit Giver again. He's not messing about. He's actually going at it. It's calmed down a little bit now as a race. I mean, with the delta times, it's easier for me to do my job, so I won't be screaming and I've got more of a voice, which is nice. It is nice. I do like less shouting, but that is Kofu in the pits, deciding to go on to a different tyre, which will be the mediums, I believe. Yes, it is. So Javin Wayne penultimate there. If I look at the gap, Javin Wayne will come out in first, but he won't have the grip level that these have got. Let's see in response what people are going to do. This might get naughty. Here we go. Yep. Not bad at all, and here we go, fresh mediums against Ardy's 8-lap-old Hards. You've got the Williams of Kofu right now. He's going to have to try and do something with this, because if he doesn't, he's going to end up getting held up of Ardy, and he doesn't want to be. So hopefully he can get it done in a section where he doesn't lose too much time. Javin Wayne, meanwhile, getting held up by Kendrick's. Kendrick's holding him up. Well done. So that's helping Kofu. On the mediums, Javin Wayne getting held up by Kendrick's phenomenally well. And Dodge is in the box. And his tyres are, look at the state of them fucking tyres. They are done. The hard's about to explode. And Kendrick's looks the same. My God, managing to make him last that long. Fair play. Fair play, boys. Well done. That is, it's quite a feat, actually. Just to see that. Here we go. Where are they going to pop out? Pop-a-doodle. Only if you're watching, Flatout's not as popular as the part. I'm only messing. Whoever is watching, I'm glad you are. I know it's been a good one, and it will be posted on YouTube. I get like a fair few views on that, but these boys are the ones you're watching. You already know. Should we go? Tambo's right there on CH55. The tyres are pretty tight. Like the degradation, if you think about it. Javin Wayne's done a really good job, but I'm not sure he can hold on them tyres without feeling really bad at the end of the race. So we'll see. We'll see if he can keep it down. Few stops yet to go for some of the boys. No, everyone stopped. Augie stopped twice. So position changes. Go for up 8 positions. Well done. TT's up 6 and Fruit Givers are up 6. Dunty's up 1. Artie's up 1 for now. I reckon that might change because of the tyre dag. And we're on board with Tambo. It's down 2. That might make up some positions, but I'm going to try and keep an eye on what I need to look at so we know what we're doing. Second warning there. That's not helping the drivers. And here we go. That will help, yeah. The 3 seconds at the end. 6 seconds, even worse. 10 full laps after this one. He's having a look. Can't quite make that one stick. But here comes Cully. Cully on Tambo. Tambo first blood. Lets that go. Has to let it go. Not much choice. I mean, Cully's been on it today. Fair play. Fair play to the guy. Been a really good driver. Cully's at it again. I think it's team orders right there, though, all day long. I don't blame him either. I haven't had to shout out. I've got a feeling like Phil Collins for this race, even though I know these boys go toe to toe. I don't feel like they've been threatening each other in a way that's that aggressive. That it's not, you know what I mean? They're sensible drivers, so it's. I like a cut from CT there. But they seem to, you know, to gel well. Does that even make sense? To gel well. Here we go though, this is getting a little bit tight now, and we're coming on to lap 20. Boom, TT sticks it out on Fuel Giver. Fuel Giver's trying to defend it off. Nice to leave that 1B for this time in B. But at the end of the day, there's a... Oh, Makuzi's off! How? Where? When? And that's not a... Oh no, he's retired in the pit. You fuckers, bro. You always shit me up when I see the yellows. The game shouldn't bring out yellows like that when you retire in the pits. It should just let you do it and leave you alone. It really shouldn't mess about with that. Ooh, we've got boxing. That is a 2-stop for Deadly as well. There's your tyres. Addy's going to be struggling at the end of this race. Not going to lie. Kendricks needs to... To be honest, I'm going to stay with Kendricks. Kendricks needs... He's got to make a move. He can't get stuck behind the Aston of Addy. If he does, it's going to cause a lot of problems. And Addy's just picked up a penalty as well. So, the 2-lap mediums against Addy's 11-lap old hards. Addy's deciding to get rid of them tyres and going, nope, they ain't going to work. And I don't blame him either. Like I said, it can be really risky pushing them tyres to the end. Where's he going to come out? This is the thing. Because his pace is going to be stupidly quick. Further down the field, that's fair enough. I had it in 11th, but I do expect his delta time to be dropping dramatically. Kendricks does get by. No, he doesn't, because it was out there. But Kendricks pulling in that delta time. And this is where Javin Wayne's got it all to do, but Javin Wayne at the minute has got clear air. I am a little bit concerned about the hard tyre going as far as it did, but he was patient enough. It does. It's one of them, isn't it? You just don't know where they're going to be. And the pace and how long they can push them tyres, because the tyre deg is just, it's like the car when it's heavy at the start of the race, it can disappear so quickly. People get discouraged and start boxing early, and then they have to do the 2. I think it's a 2-stop. I wouldn't even dream of trying to do the 1 bit. I'm an idiot. Seems these McLaren boys are doing a hell of a job working together though. I mean, they're not leaving each other, they're actually playing ball. It's a pretty similar strategy as well, so if they can stay close together, they should be pulling in that delta. One can charge, one can thing it, but I mean, it's nice and grassy, isn't it? They don't do that. Here we go, look. People boxing, sir. Not liking the tyres, feeling the strain, the deck is real, just like the lag is. Get rid of some of this. I can see quite a bit of spaces here, so if you move some of this out of the screen, see some of these papaya. If it gives me a better view, it'd be nice. Yeah, there you go. Oh, as I do it, as I do it, as I do it. I was gonna give you some fucking views, and then you reach each other nice. Lovely. Thanks for that one. Like I said, Adi's going to be flying now, so I'm going to stay with Adi. And also, Tambo on themselves has got a lot to do as well, so... If it ain't going to be Adi, it will be Tambo. And if it ain't Tambo, you should have not bothered with them softs, to be fair. Here we go. Jackassaw's decided to box. Tyre's obviously screaming, I will pop, I will pop. Ardy's going for it. Ardy's already on it. Ardy going for the move on CH55 Max. CH55 Max won't be able to defend that too hard, to be honest. And I reckon Tambo in that Ferrari needs to get this move done as well. You'd think so, wouldn't you? He's got to get it done. Come on! Dunn's doing a phenomenal job though. Javin Wayne, can he hold them sides together? And can Kofu get that on second? Can he get it there? Yeah, that makes it easy work of that. Ardy's got a nice little gap, but Cully's there still. And Cully is CH55 Max teammate, so be careful with that one. GT is Strakasaw's teammate, and he's pulling that one in as well. What a race so flat out. I mean, most of the drivers still doing well. They're not that far from the field. Everyone should finish. Pretty decent. Cully now though. Have you got it in down this straight? Can you get that car? Whoa! Cully sends it into the box. What's going down? Oh, 8 laps. No, 9 laps in, and then mediums feel like they're going to pop. So, here we go. Fruit giver. Oh, little touch, and he's had to catch the car. And my God, that looks ruthless, that. Fruit giver forcing his way through. Strakasaw won't like that at all. He will not like that one. He's going to be coming back hell for leather, and he won't be polite about it. Did he get the DRS? No, he didn't. So the softer running front Fruit giver might pull himself away, and I reckon he's going to be screaming at him in that helmet. But that's not my job, that's their job. That's why I like sitting in comms booth, because I don't get so stressed unless I see some mega dumb shit, but then I can always just turn my game off, can't I? Here we go. Let's go. Let's see penalties are there, look. 9 seconds, 9 seconds, 9 seconds. That's TT, Fruitgiver and Tambo First Blood. You've got 6 seconds, 6 seconds. That is Ardy and Strakasaw. And then you've got 3 second, 3 second, 3 second. And that is Idons, Oggy and Daily Jason. Cully yet to pick up a penalty. It's 5-5 yet to pick up one. Kofu, Kendricks and Javin Wayne yet to pick up a penalty. If they even do, well done to them today. Position changes. TT's up 9, Fruit gives up 5, and you've got Kofu up 8. Idons is actually up 1, and I believe everyone else is down for now. So we'll see how it plays out at the end. It's getting nice and saucy. The tyres are going to start to matter, but well done. Duncy's trying to bring that time in. He's bringing it in a little bit. I don't think he can, but I think he's just trying to keep that distance of the 3 seconds from Kofu to secure himself second position today. And Strakasaw going at it. Fruit giver having a battle it back. Is he going to go for it? Give me a better view. And Strakasaw gets that move done. I'm going to stay with these two. I reckon they're going to kill each other at the end of this race. Yo. Giving the fruit all day long. Cully's here for a shout as well. Don't forget Cully has just put fresh tyres on, correct? Yep, 1 lap old Soft's going to stay on board with Cully, see how much he can destroy them tyres before the end of this race. If I see any overtakes further forward, I will look, but it looks like it's going to be Cully that's going to get all the action towards the end of this race, because he's going to be a maniac, and you know it. He's following his teammate right now, isn't he? No, not his teammate. Cully, there you go. Gets it through. Damn, that's Kendricks is in the box. What is going on? That's a late stop. Maybe people are struggling with them tyres. Like I said, it's hard to push the one stop on this track. It really is. Here we go. Cully, Strakasaur coming on. Is he going to make the lunge? He's going. Oh, he has to go on the outside. And the grip levels are insane. Cully flying round there, loving it. Where does Kendricks come out with the fresh softs on? Wow, Kendricks, that was ballsy to come out on the softs there. But Cully is on a mission, but Kendricks still comes out in 6th position. And now Hardy. Let's have a little look. Hardy's in the mix. I'm going to keep an eye on Cully's delta time just in case he does catch up towards the end. But I'm not sure he's going to pull that one in. Dunce is managing to keep Kofu at bay for now, but I'm not too sure that is going to work. I think Kofu will end up getting 2nd position today at Flatout at Qatar. But yeah, I mean, it's been a phenomenal race. We're on lap 27, lap 28 is the penultimate lap. And then the final lap after that, I reckon Javin Wayne's done a phenomenal job. If he can keep that car without busting them tyres, he should be on it. But here we go, Hardy, making the move on TT. Boom, easy done now. And don't forget, Cully's pulled that in 3 seconds in 1 lap, so maybe, just maybe, Cully can pull that one in. I ain't even messing with that one. I am not messing about. We are on lap 27. Javin Wayne now coming round to start us on the penultimate lap. Final corner there. Well done. That front left tyre does not look healthy, but it doesn't look as bad as most. And it's been quite an entertaining race. To say it's Qatar, it's always it's not that good of a track, to be honest. I'm not that keen on it. So it can be hard. The cars do tend to break apart, and then it's all strategy, which is why it's not one of the best ones, but it's what it is. That'll make do with it. Drivers enjoy going around it, I know that. It can be good to race around, it's just not that entertaining, to be honest. Unless you've got some maniacs. But the drivers have made it entertaining today, I'm not going to lie. Kendricks has already pulled that gap in with the fresh softs on the back. And if you haven't looked, Cully's already brought it in on the back of his teammate to start this lap. So Kendricks now on TT. Gonna start this lap. Doesn't get it done. What about Cully on his teammate? Race orders much? No? Yeah? Yeah. Nicely done. Where's Javin? Is he about to finish the fucking race? Yeah, he is. Coming around. I don't think there'll be many more overtakes now. Kendricks has got to get TT, but he doesn't have to. But he does, he wants it. There you go. I think TT's let that one slide with the penalty because he didn't want to slow himself down so Cully can actually pick up them extra points. Which is a wise move by the driver, because if you're fighting, it just gives Cully that opportunity to bring you back and then get more points and more positions will occur. So here we go. I reckon it ain't really going to change anyway difference. I want to just show a bit of love to Javin Wayne in the Red Bulls. He's going round. I mean, he's definitely pushed some tyres for a fair bit. I'm going to get his position changes. He stayed in first. Look, you've got Kofu up 8. He's probably going to end up in second wheel. He'll be up 9, so that'll be your driver of the day. And I don't know if Cully's going to bring in TT because of the penalties. Yes, he will. So Cully will even jump up a fair few positions, actually. So it is what it is. Chakasaw picking up a 3-second penalty at the end there as well. That might cost him. In fact, I don't think he will. So he should stay around about what it is. But well done to the Flatout boys today. It's been a really, really good race. I enjoyed it, actually. It's not been bad at all. Here we go, final corner, the Red Bull driving Wayne comes round and he's giving us a wave, ladies and gentlemen, the driving the Wayne, the master, and Dawn's in second place, will be finishing it up, and I don't think he's going to get second, but let's go through, to go through there in second, and I think that's how it would have finished anyway. He didn't fight that too much, but well done, driving Wayne there, go through second place, finishing up. Idun's crossing the line. There's your podium runners right there. Hardy with the penalties. Let me look. 6 seconds, so Kendricks will jump up. TT1. Cully might. If he can get it down, he might actually jump up a little bit further. Thanks for getting me tabbed, and I appreciate for you all jumping in today. This is about over though, and my voice is about done, but here we go. Can Cully bring it in even further and get himself further up? Kendrick's in 4th position. Hardy will hold on to it, I believe. Yeah, nice. Hardy does hold on to it. Cully in 6th. TT 7th. CH55 Max gets himself in 7th, pushing TT down. Strakasaw finishes it in 9th. Luke give it in 10th position. Tambo, Oggy, Deadly. There's your race finishers. Hi, my Tucky dogs. That was Flatout Race League, and my God, what a good race that was. I've done 5 Qatars this week. It's like every race league I commentate, it's got all the same shit going on. But yo, love it, love the drivers. Well done, congratulations to Javin Wayne taking home the win for the Red Bull team today. Gotta say, he's a quick driver. I don't know about the selfie, but that's on you. Idun's there as well, getting a podium, and Kofu taking the 2nd spot into Williams. Love it. That is a, I mean, Williams getting a podium in the real race this week was, well, last week was good. So, gotta love it. And yeah, phenomenal stuff by every driver that finished that race. It's tricky, really tricky.